Hi there, I'm Grey Hunter and welcome to Frontline Logistics, Isarian Warfare. A game where you basically have to build a command center, the logistical front. Right, we're going to set everything on. So this is the demo. So we're going to just leave everything on. I've had about an hour in it. It's a complicated game. So after getting there, we have to build a nice little base and then defend and push the borders. Alright, so I'm in this lovely little drone. Whilst it goes around, speed, click on the unit tag to select the unit, command bar, useful tips and features, you're in poor condition. We've got 48 hours to get ourselves ready. So, long march to desktop troops extremely exhausted due to a chaotic retreat. That's weapon, ammunition and food. Guys have got an empty village with all buildings intact and everyone's getting excited. Right as you get to sleep on delivery. Village is referred safe by a recon team. You can operate as a temporary FOB in inverted commas, which means it's going to become a permanent one. Right, supplies were gathered here and delivered when units in range. Collected supplies are automatically stored in the FOB's warehouse, quietly awaiting distribution. So, we've got multiple villages. This is randomly generated as well on the map. This one up here is definitely a no-go. And this is an annoying setup. Okay, so Bag's office is going to equip the current FOB of dedicated personnel. Generated become essential item. I'm just find a generator. So now we've got our FOB set up. Which is an outpost warehouse set up here. And we got a few things. Barracks office. And we've got to put it in a building. All these cost about the same. I'm going to put a barracks office down there. We'll pause the game and they'll build it. What I'm also going to do is get these guys moving up. Because I'm going to want them in a minute. Alright. So this is like our little control area. There we go. Establishing the barracks office amongst the FOB is no longer a temporary outpost but a small forward base with multiple expansion potentials. To further develop it, deploy station troops and gather more supplies. First transfer part of the manpower and logistics supply hub over. Some of the logistics combined background and blah blah blah. Since the current personnel organisation disrupted, no choice but reassign some squads from the combat team to the logistics team. So we got these kind of smaller squads here. Right click within the range of the new build, move it to the field. Yeah, we've done that. So pressing R. Okay, so now we need to now I can switch to logistics. So facility work groups are hidden. Right. Basically, intact vegetable gardens and stuff like that. Fortunately, we're gonna loot. We're soldiers. So that's our defence team. Transport team. This is a rifle squad, so I'm going to move them back. I'm going to convert these two transport teams. Then we want to go into collection area. We want to loot these two villages for stuff. So, what you'll notice is there's another village up here, but it's in enemy territory. Another one up there, and there's a city up there. So, when we built that other one, we got a bunch of extra supplies, but it's never going to be enough. These guys are now going to drive round. I'm not quite sure where they're going. But these guys here are getting out. I'm just going to convert these guys into logistics as well. Are you bringing stuff from this base, are you? That's a parking point. Okay, so they're searching. They're transport troops, okay. We need to convert them as well. Still learning. So these guys will now have intelligence to drop stuff. Yes, that wasn't what I was trying to do. Lamp cloth, old wooden table and chairs. All good. Set to collect area. So we could now build a parking point if we had more wood. That's about it. We can make foxholes, stuff like that. Logistic links with another FOB, which obviously we don't want to do. Alright. But now let's get them looting as well. You see these will go wood, fertilizer, cloth and lamp. Yeah, not everything. Oh, got a basement. Small fragile hut. Alright, so this one is inside our zone, so it's become a, so we're going to update. That's all our cloth used to make 4 comfortable beds. But we have got more stuff coming back with these guys. We can't control them in this mode. Let's convert the recon team for now. See what they do. Alright, speed up time because we're currently in the build stuff mode. Add a mess hall, a logistics collection department in FOB. So, independent barracks, parking point, so we need it's in here, is it? Army policy. Logistics collection. Mess hall. So, yep, unlock new facilities. We can schedule those. Current supplies are there. Marquee collection areas. Okay, so I did that slightly out of order. That's fine. Soldiers complain about the vehicle wrecks blocking their ways. The rear repair method is available at the start. To capture an enemy vehicle in battle, do you know how to keep it front line to logistics supply? Well, that's getting ahead of ourselves, isn't it? Then back to FOB. A mess hall. A logistics collection department. Sometimes different buildings have different costs, I've noticed. Yeah, that takes less wood, more nails. We're basically just waiting for these guys to come back with all their goods. Look, they've got a ton of nails, scrap metal. Nice has fallen. Alright. Gonna take our recon guy. Send him over this way. That seems the logical way to expand. Oh, you come back to drop your stuff off? Yep, there we go. Huge amounts of stuff coming in. Yep, we've already got that. Got it. Still short scrap metal for that. And how we build our logistics collection department. And loads of stuff coming in now. Scrap metal. Right, that's the village evacuated. There are not many useful supplies left in the village. Mostly for what retrieved is old furniture. Lost their homes and now a piece of furniture on their menu. For greater good of the war, recycling them. There's GMI, which is our authority. We recognise beyond the quota, including daily necessities. So, like here, we can request them. Extra weapons, armor, and troops. We could extend. We've already seen. We could get like pickup trucks and better weaponry. Body collection, ammo, operational map. The tutorial kind of expects you to just randomly click on things. So we're down here and there's all this. There's a massive city up there. The statistics. We haven't got to the point of being useful statistics yet, but we will get there. Right, so we haven't got enough scrap metal, but if we click on this logistics, we can tell them to dismantle furniture, disassemble electronics, and to assemble troops. There we go. But we got this. Enemy intelligence, there's people up there. These were down there. And people over there. Alright. So people have rested. Right, a new batch of supplies will be delivered to the logistics supply hub. So hopefully these guys will kick into gear. Start delivering stuff. So we had this, this has now got 4 people who should be now, hopefully, converting stuff. Here we go, more scrap metal, nails and wood. We just need more wood and scrap metal. More scrap metal coming in. Yeah. This is why we're disassembling stuff. A bit more wood and stuff and we'll be able to get our mess. There we go. Mess hole going in. Okay, so we've got barracks repair. This thing, lay down some comfortable beds in our barracks. Garrison personnel 10 of 8. Living rating 3. Perfect. We've got a daily report. So we were living rating 3. That's more GMP. 23 people, living rating 1. That's more GMI. We'll give them fuel, weapons, which we haven't used yet. And we lost some of it because transportation. So our mess hall needs to start producing firewood, simple hot meals, which is better than nothing. Okay. After building a barracks office, you can place personnel squads at range. So it's the mess hall. The barracks, is that in army policy? Yeah, barracks office unlocked. Supply depot looks like something I want to get as well. So, independent barracks. That's a big building. It costs a lot of wood and nails. Oh, it has to be an empty ground. There we go. Sorry. So that's good. In an hour. Oop. Yep, get someone into there. "13 soldiers, 10 NCOs, 1 officer. 10 combat logistics personnel." That's got 2. That'll start working. That needs 1. So up here, let's push. Let's push the recon guy up a little bit. This recon guy here. get pushed up. These guys are coming to the end of their search. Haven't searched these buildings yet. They're brick factories and sparse forests. That's not a bad thing to have. Right. Independent barracks is up and running. Clean beds, battalion soldiers with comfortable living space. Very nice. So we should have everything. Supplies going to be automated stored in the FOB's warehouse. Where's that big squad? Actually, we can probably recruit another squad. To get them in the home kind of supplies, so that's not looking good. In the replacement depot, we can hire in new troops. So we can get in a new rifle squad. Assigned equipment. Confirm. This brings us a new rifle squad up. You can come up this way. That's an independent barracks, replacement depot, salvage depot. Now we haven't got a vehicle unit maker, have we? There we go, loads of stuff coming in. So we've now got 22 personnel and 16 beds. There we go. Need some of that new cloth that's come in. Alright, someone off to search those. They are now. Okay, so we've cleared this village, which is great, because that means we can go to here and set this all as a collection area. Like a bigger brush, the day if you're watching that. Nice to just be able to paint a larger area. This is still a demo, obviously. Alright, that gives them something to be doing. Basements and buildings for cover from shelling. This is supply hub logistics. Oh, that's a problem. We got a parking point. Insufficient materials. What is in our army policy about logistics? Barracks, supply depot. We unlocked the supply depot. Facility logistics collection, yeah. Medical, particle field. Blind repair workshop. Some of this is locked behind the demo, I think. Game's not out yet. Okay, so we need to figure out how to get our logistics. Supply hub. Supply depot. Mess hall. Barracks. Do I not buy a build a supply depot? I mean, I might be that stupid. Got low fuel reserves. Did you lose a bunch of guys, or is that just what you came across with? You're out continuing to clear up that town. There we go. Supply base. Supply depot 1. Yep, so apparently that was the only one we had. Include floor mats, comfortable beds. Two people working on that. Got personnel working in that. So that's the outpost warehouse, that's the supply depot. We'll see what happens tomorrow morning. Collection. Unless it's this place. Okay, simplified delivery. Just tell them to move a bunch of stuff across, see what that does. I'll put the transport teams back in. Okay, so that's told them to increase their stock. Whack these delivery drivers back. Do that. So you're back in this position. You're a rifle squad with 2 members. Now, if there's 0 fuel, no frontline first aid station, we can deal with that. I'm sure I saw that somewhere. Ooh, that unlocked a lot of stuff. Can't afford all of these. Okay. Ammunition workshop, body collection point. No. Mess hall, logistics collection department. Already got one of them. Frontline first aid station. Ammunition workshop. Short and scrap metal. See, they've replaced now. Good. Get some parking. Independent barracks we've got, supply depot we've got, mess hall, district collection department, ammunition workshop. Just need some scrap metal, body collection point. Needs to be a building apparently. Right. Not enough crude floor mats available. Right, okay. Enemy FOBs have been just identified. This is one I can't figure out. Off-bat supplies, off-bat support none. This might be con. Right. Did you see supply hub lacks logistics? Where do you find a logistics supply hub? Make a logistic link from a recipe. We have one. Visit evacuation points. Strike camp. Dismantle facility. Build. Work in progress. Strike camp. Yeah, you've already got that. Oops, some diesel came in. Well, they took some of our diesel. Because they're running, because they will have. Frontline large body collection points. Okay. Low living rating. Okay, we can request extra soldiers. Okay. So that reduces down the number of NCOs. It looks like a lot of my guys are in use now. Ooh, wild vegetables and mushrooms coming in. Nice. Found a good amount of supplies. Speed up time. So I think basically it's telling me to upgrade more beds. Right. Get a pickup truck, okay. Yeah, vegetables. You have some fuel. No, I've got petrol, not gas, which is a little bit worrying. This is when they sleep. Yeah, rest, that's fine. Intel, okay. Operational Intelligence Center. No consumption of GMI. Oh, data upload. That's the logistics supply hub. Create a squad. New rifle squad. Confirm. Daily report. So we got 0 for number of people living in the FOB. And we got 920 for number. So the large frontline combat base got us a lot because a lot of people are living there. It's living rating 2. So supply delivery, equipment delivery is empty. I think we should be thinking about pushing forward soon. Where's the closest enemy? They're up there. Move my recon guys towards that. Ooh, okay, they're expensive. Can't. Additional supply orders are here. That'll take a lot of our GMI to do that. That's what you can get basic without cost. Did you supply that? So it is. Okay. Let's find one. Let's build a logistics team down here then. New unit. Transport team. Confirm. Apparently we can't get any more guys. Okay, so we're going to move. Pause this up, let's have a think. These now combat soldiers again. Let's have a look at what the combat's like, eh? Should have another squad. Something new in army policy, apparently. Nothing we can afford. You guys continue to loot. Move them to logistics. These guys are slow because they're just normal troops. I don't want to send my recon teams too far out. Close quarters, squad types. Got it. Okay, so it's got some diesel. Get up there. I'm pretty sure I told you to do that before. Oh, apparently you just abandoned the vehicle. Okay. Probably don't want that anyway. They probably won't be in place for tonight anyway. Cigarettes -1. I pushed out me where's my third recon team? 1. Oh, I've got my logistics. That's fine. Unit morale's low, my air defense team. Multiple air FOBs, one of them's here. Night. Force attack. Use force attack using a 0. Infiltration squad. Discovered several stealthy infiltration squads near the front line. They stopped at camp at 14. Okay. 417. Okay, where's this? Do I have the troops to deal with them? Ooh. Okay, we got wounded soldiers. Make them suppressed. Shocked, okay. They got one wounded. Weapon 3. Now weapon 3, taking cover. Effective fire, taking cover. I got the second squad coming in. Force march, move up quick. And 3. Get these guys moving up. Got some good stuff, waiting orders. Oh, it's Q. Q, that's not... Right, okay. Ooh, we've lost some casualties here. C shows line of sight, okay. There we got recon positions, excellent. Okay, so. They're moving more troops in. Okay, the infiltration squad apparently worked. What was the militia MG team? Okay, that'd be why we got in trouble. They brought an MG team. So we're going to move you guys up. You still got some ammunition. Don't know what you're complaining about. No frag grenades or anything like that. Because I haven't got my logistics. Lack logistics. Okay. as I use the nighttime cover. They're burning through ammo quite quickly, actually. Okay, that's close quarters battle. We discover the new batch of retrieve wounded. They are shocked, so we're going to watch them back. Daily report. 29 people in the FOB. Supply support. This is a bit I obviously need to get a lot more time on. The army policy had its army artillery support at 3,000, but that'll be another day before we get that. Alright, let's get these guys back this way. They got wounded. Let's get some wounded back. I think we're being shelled, aren't we? Alright. We'll leave that recon team there. Abandon FOB, create squad, jump to the logistics supply hub, create a new FOB. That's a new FOB created. That is close to the enemy lines. No, it's just this thing of logistical supply hub plus logistics. This is this, yeah. Strike camp. Supply delivery. Buildings and cover. Those MGs are going to be a bit of a pain to shift, aren't they? Good amount of supplies are coming back. All logistics teams are sitting here because there's nothing left for them to search. Make some soldiers again, see if that makes a difference. Got high morale. Right. Get these guys back and see what we can do for them. Oh, there's been a morale collapse. Rifle squad 2. Yep, not surprising. Missing soldiers. How do you get more soldiers then, apart from spending GMI? Alright, so they're back in base. That's wounded. Three casualties. Got people sleeping in the barracks. Vegetable soup. There we go. Large frontline combat bases are low living rating. Right, they're uploading data. Got communication with these guys back. First hot meal, escaping eyes, okay. That's 1,200. New temp FOB. What I'd like is them to properly deliver stuff to me. Recon team. Okay, so that's that. New army policy. Get HMG and mortar squads. Right, let's unlock those. Barracks office. That's got a bar going up, is that there? Morale? Back here, we got a repo depot. On a mortar team. And a HMG team. Need more NCOs. Okay. They are expensive. Okay. If the mortar team can come up to here. Move up these guys. And hopefully we can do something to move up this guy as well. Unassigned weapon. So we've got the squad, but we've not got the mortar. Okay, so yes, we've got a mortar squad, but we haven't got a mortar. That's useful. Pickup truck. Mortar. Need recon. Collecting enemy documents, tearing prison, other methods. So basically it's saying that we need to kill some guys before they all let us do anything good. There we go. Bunch of comfortable beds. Okay, we're going to send some guys up here. We're uploading our data. Enemies have had supplies airdropped. Oh yeah, we ain't getting to that. That ain't happening. Yeah, it's because I sent a load of people out. Pretty much everything is getting destroyed. Being ambushed, okay. Bushes march. Go in the area. Alright, let's see what we can do by putting in this many guys in. Right, they're suppressed. The AA is doing its job. Well, we lost the air defense guys. Dug in enemy forces. Oh, they've got more troops coming in. Do you have to be more aggressive here? Yeah, we got... Yeah, so basically, I can't figure out this logistics supply hub. That's causing me to not have the ammunition I need to fight. Now, as it's been a pretty much an hour, yeah, this has got some legs, but there's a key bit I've missed in this tutorial. I mean, my FOB is nice, but I've now, like, scoured the area for anything good. Got some extra GMI though for like, killing people, I think. But my troops are now dug in and wounded. We're suppressing them. So it's 2,600 at the moment. Let's just leave this running at high speed because they've just marched to come up for us. Oh, we eliminated some militia teams. Using up first aid kits. Yeah, we're up to 5,600 now. Yeah, Okay, so engaging the enemy gets you more weight unlocks. It's also quite difficult. Yeah, I might come back to this one. So, thanks very much for watching. See you whatever next.